be back on the grass. Just excited about this opportunity to lead this great program. This is day one. So just to be out here with the guys, seeing them actually play football, that was the goal. So obviously we got work to do, but today was a good start.
Coach, what was that last message on the first practice here?
Well, let's make the corrections, watch the film, and then the next time we come out, get better. That's all we can ever ask of these guys, is that every day they just get a little bit better. Some will grow more than others because you got some young guys, you got some older guys, but the whole goal is that we just all get better. We get incrementally better every single day. We're going to be a really, really tough team to beat this fall.
I saw you obviously a key player. What did you see out of him today?
Well, I saw him make some decisive decisions, and for a veteran guy, that's what you want to see. Not so much worried about the accuracy right now, not so much worried about whether we're completing passes. I want to see decisive decision making, and then and good fundamentals and technique. He did that for the most part today. So again, we'll watch the film, make a few tweaks to some drops, but all in all, I thought it was a good first day.
How much do you think the OTA period kind of helped you guys for today?
I think it was tremendous. Obviously to have the retention that this isn't the first time that they've actually lined up in a formation, that they've actually run a play. That's critical for us. Everything for us, especially offensively, is about timing. And so the more you can get out and rep it and do it before you actually have to do it, the better off you'll be. So I think the guys really took advantage of the OTAs and we were able to do in fourth quarter. And it shows some crispness today that typically don't see on the first day.
Coach, I saw you have them go back to the sideline and come back on. Those are details. Is that the message you want?
Yeah, today's Tuesday. Our word for the day is fast. So it's about our tempo, about how we attack the field. As an offense, you want to set the tone when you take the field. You want the defense to know that you're coming to score points. And so we're not going to jog on the field. We're not going to walk on the field. We're going to sprint on the field and get lined up. So that third group didn't really understand that. So we had to send them back to hopefully get the message across.
Can you talk about the safeties, just what you've seen from them so far? And that's obviously a position that'll have two new starters.
Yeah, well, again, those guys have a lot of ability. So now it's just a matter of them learning the defense. Right? We're putting in a whole new scheme on defense. Not a complicated scheme, but it is indeed a new scheme. So just those guys getting lined up, communicating. They're the back end of the defense. And so for us to be successful, those guys have to be on top of their game. So really excited about the talent level we have back there. Ready to see those guys compete, to see who kind of rises to the top. But I feel really good about the depth we have at the safety position.
Coach, just first day, so difficult to make any proclamations at this point, obviously. But one thing that you might be able to assess is team speed. Do you feel you have enough?
Well, I think we're going to be a fast team. I think the more guys understand where they're going and what they're doing, the faster we'll be. So again, we're in South Florida, so naturally I inherited a team that runs pretty well. But again, we'll be a lot faster once we kind of get our schemes in and really get the guys understanding what's going on.
Coach, how excited are you to see this here right now, your new gig here, and being in Miami? And you're talking about speed. You got to have speed on you.
Well, I'm excited that it's May the 4th and it's sunny outside. So can't beat this weather. Again, this gives you a great opportunity to come out and practice full speed, not have to worry about elements, and guys aren't focused on wearing a bunch of stuff because it's cold. So again, just excited to be in such an amazing place. Just the fanfare, the high school recruits here today, the high school coaches, some of our boosters and alum. Everybody's excited about FIU football right now. That's a great feeling. So just really feels good to be finally on the grass. December 9th felt like eternity ago, but now we're finally able to play some football.
How much for you is this just trying to get to know the players now during this time during the spring?
Well, it's all about us getting to know them and them getting to know us, right? Not just their names, but what makes them go. How hard can you coach one guy? How much can you put on another guy, right? And so for us, it's all about us getting to know each other as a team and figuring out what those pressure points are that we need to push to be our very best selves. And that's players getting to know coaches, getting to know the support staff. That's everybody really coming together as a football team. And that's why we broke it down today. We broke it down as family, because that's what we got to be. We got to be the closest knit family in the country. And if we can do that, again, I think the wins will follow.
There were a few offensive line groups showing off today. Just what did you think of them so far?
Well, I thought they did a pretty good job with assignments. Again, for today, when you're not in pass, it's really hard to evaluate those guys because you're not banging. And so for us, it's about, did they make the right call? Did we get lined up? I don't think I saw a bad snap today, so that was very encouraging. We're a shotgun team, so our ability to snap the football is going to be critical for our success. And so again, I'm slow to make true evaluations until I watch the film, but the things that we wanted to see, communication, good snaps, I thought all in all today that was pretty good.
Talk about the energy you've seen from the rest of your coaching staff and the energy they've been sharing with the players today.
Well, you got coaches who are a ball of energy. guys like Coach Hippolyte, Coach Gator, Coach Barassa, Coach Gilstrap. I mean, they're young, energetic guys, and that's what you want to see. The players are going to feed off us, and so we come out energetic and enthusiastic. The players tend to follow, so we got some veteran guys, and Coach DeWitt's not going to run around too much, but again, he's getting the guys going in his way. So I'm really impressed with the staff right now, with their energy, their level of enthusiasm, and we just got to continue that moving forward.
What did you see out of the individuals battling for the number 2 spot at quarterback behind Keon? Christian Langford's out here, right?
No, Christian's not here.
He's not here. Okay, so who are the kids that that were working at backup?
Well, obviously Chayton, the older guy, is here. You got Clayton Dees, as a younger guy, who's getting reps, and so right now they're all doing a pretty good job. Like I said, we threw a totally new offense at them, having to learn that, do that for the first time. So the thing that we wanted to see was who can command the huddle, who can make the right calls, and who can try to get the ball to the right place. Not necessarily whether it's completed or not, but for the most part, they got the ball to the right place. So we'll clean up some drops on some plays. But again, I think right now Nick has a pretty solid room. We just got to continue to develop those guys. Nice outside guy. We got to make sure that you got to have another. Because if you don't have 2, you don't have 1.
A wide receiver, you lost 2 all-conference guys. Just what are you looking to see from this room so far?
Well, consistency, for the most part. Again, not necessarily saying we got a dominant guy coming out right now that's our go-to receiver. We're just trying to see who can line up, who can drive back to the ball, who can make consistent plays. And as they continue to do that, then we'll decide, we'll figure out who our go-to receiver is. But right now, for the most part, they lined up the right way. They tried to drive back to the ball, made some contested catches. And, again, that's what you want to see from that group.